think at any time they were in a panic mode or nervous about anything that was going on. They understand it's a long game.
Right.
It's a long game. You just keep playing, and we were finally able to turn the tide the way we wanted to.
I thought the hit that Tanner had kind of said, all right, this guy is human. We can stop him, and the running back there was kind of having his way for a moment, but he played a phenomenal game. But you had a running back also having a great game to the tune of 20 carries, 182 yards, and two more touchdowns to add to his 5A, maybe state lead in total there. I think he's got 21 now, 16 on the ground and 5 in the air. Unbelievable.
Yeah. It is. Yeah, Tanner had a great game, and the hit you're talking about actually was the Hammer Award winner.
Yeah, it should have been. It was great.
Tanner did a nice job. He played extremely well, was playing both ways most of the night, played offensive tackle as well. And as you mentioned, Wes has been phenomenal all season.
Yes.
We finally had a game where we fed him the ball quite a bit.
Yeah.
In the running game, we hadn't done that until then.
Had to.
And then he reels off big play after big play. Had a long touchdown run in there somewhere 40 or 50 yards. Forgot how long it was. But just an outstanding game. Really proud of our offensive line. Again, we were able to put up some big yardage and big points, no sacks. I think every one of our offensive linemen graded out over 80%, which for us is winning football.
Wow, that's huge.
And so we gave them the Offensive Player of the Week award, all offensive linemen.
I like that.
So, I'm proud of the way the kids came back and battled. Even though it wasn't going our way, as you said, dealt with some adversity and kept battling.
As your teams just have all year long, we've got a big game, district play starting. The next three opponents as you close out the season, which is crazy. It's already week 8, so we're done. I mean, we've got district play. We've been pointing to this game for a lot of reasons, but it's we've been on the wrong side of a lot of these games, courtesy of you over there on a lot of these. But the ultimate can't beat them, join them kind of thing. So we appreciate you being here, and hopefully we're on the right side of history on Friday night. But Coach, emotionally, how do you keep these kids just another game, or do you play into the fact that this isn't another game? Let's be razor sharp and get out there and do our thing.
Well, they understand it's not just another game because it's a district game.
Right. Yes.
The next 3 will determine where we're going to be in the playoffs. We're already in, of course. So we're going to determine what our seeding level is, and they understand that. They also understand that these 3 teams coming up, plus Somerset, are the best teams on our schedule.
Right.
So, we've got to play well. It's a tough atmosphere to play in. We know that. You go over there, and on the road, it's tough to deal with. But I think our kids are excited about the challenge and are accepting it as such. And, let's just go see. Let's go see how good we are.
That's what I like to hear. That people are kind of underestimating. Opening the season at Somerset was a huge win and a great way to get it started. And then, I know your team's been on the road and played well on the road. And so last week seemed a little, for the first time, maybe not as sharp. And then you start to think, well, when you're plus 13, 14 in the turnovers, eventually, you're going to lose one. You still won the turnover battle, or tied, I think. I think you forced a few. So, Coach, it's just been such a pleasure to watch this and such a fun season, and we look forward to Friday night. And Coach, you got any parting shots
we
here?
Appreciate you guys. We appreciate all you do for us, and appreciate everybody doing the games and all our sponsors, and we're excited about it. And we hope all of them make the trip over to Pulaski. Yeah. We need a big crowd. We need to be louder than their crowd.
For sure.
So we're excited about that opportunity Friday night.
Yeah, so Friday night, bring your headphones, listen to Cardinal Media Network by Martin's Peterbilt, and listen to the Broadcast Brothers and root on the Cards over there and be loud. It's going to be a fun one, Coach. Always a pleasure.
Thank you, brother.
And go
Appreciate
Cards,
you.
right?
Appreciate it. Go Cards.
All right. Take care. We'll see you Friday.
South Laurel fans, it's Friday night and it's game time on the Martin's Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network. The lights are on, the stands are rocking, and your South Laurel Cardinals are ready to roll. Calling all the action, your Broadcast Brothers, Jamie and Tyler Dotson.
Good evening and welcome to the Martin's Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network. I am Jamie Dotson. I am not with my brother, as you heard the Broadcast Bros. He is doing a wedding this weekend and he has a rehearsal dinner tonight, and I am glad to have my good friend Rod Ledger on the mic with me. Rod, welcome to the broadcast. You've done I think this is maybe your second. You've done a few last year with me.
Right.
Always a pleasure to have Rod Ledger in the house, and we are in for a treat tonight as we've traveled across the what do you call that road?
West 80.
West 80. Over here to Pulaski County. What a night! What a beautiful night. First of all, the day was beautiful. For you had a little golf today, Rod. But what a night for football, and what an exciting season so far for South Laurel. And this Cardinal team, man, red hot, 7-0 on the season. Coming off a win that was a little dirty, a real rough-looking first half last week against Perry Central at home. The Commodores come in, stuck to their game plan in that first half, just run, just kind of wore us out. And we had some turnovers that we normally don't see, and they kind of kept that game close. And then in the second half, we kind of went back to what we're normally used to, and Cardinals put on 21 points in the second half. And ended up finishing that game 28-7 with another good victory for their 7th straight win. Coming by the hands of Perry Central. So, Rod, a lot of fun. You've been kind of following all year. You've seen this team. What's your thoughts on our Cardinals?
Well, they're just not one-dimensional. They've got with their passing attack is really good, but Wes Dow, man, he flipped the script on them last week in the second half, and he really helped South Laurel propel out to a victory. I'm anxious, Jamie, to see how this high-powered offense. I mean, this is our first real road test, and I'm looking for a big game from them.
Yeah, we had, we started the season against Somerset and going to coming over here and playing them, and that was, never knew what was going to happen. Their quarterback went down, but that was a good win to start this season. And from then on, it's just been some onslaughts of Clay County and Knox Central and Whitley County and Wayne County, just beating them down. And then Perry Central put on a little bit of first half, little concern on the fumbles, but hopefully that's just got all the turnovers out of the way in one game, and hopefully tonight we'll limit that and limit the penalties. Some of the penalties that over the season has been a little bit. It's a lot of referees like to show their stuff, and that hopefully this is a good called game tonight. Pulaski County, talk about them a little bit, and then we'll get back to some stats for South Laurel. But Pulaski County coming off 2 straight losses, but now that's no cupcakes they've played. Last week they were on bye, so the week before they played South Warren, got beat 35-0. Now South Warren, one of the top teams in the state, an absolutely juggernaut. I mean, it was a tough game for Pulaski County there. And then the week before, another one, Johnson Central, they go down and defeat, Pulaski does, to Johnson Central 50-30. So 2 really tough games for Pulaski County. I'm sure they're hoping to get back here at home and get on back to their winning ways. They come in at 4-2. That was their last 2 losses back to back there. 4-2 on the season, and they're pretty well rounded. They've got good offensive quarterback, air attack, and plus the ground game to combat or to offset that. Also, they're going to be bigger in the trenches too. You can say that with any team we've played, Rod. But what's your thoughts coming into this in the Pulaski County team?
Well, last week we had some unfortunate turnovers that we were able to, rebound from that, and they might have been overlooking Perry Central a little just to this game. I listened to a little bit of Pulaski and Corbin probably 3 weeks ago, and Pulaski won a close one. And then Corbin gets beat by Johnson Central at home. So, Pulaski's, they played a tough schedule, and sometimes that helps you and sometimes it don't. Sometimes you take your lickings and you're not as healthy coming into a big game like this. So.
Yep. Yeah, coming off a bye, it was probably helped them recover some of them big Goliaths of teams they've played. They come in off of a bye week, so it's going to help them a little bit recover. I was talking to some of the coaches earlier today and talking about some of our injuries. Of course, we're all from what we've had from basically the start of the season. We're fairly healthy, which is maybe a little nervous that our bye week is the last week of the season. So so it made me a little bit nervous about how injuries are going to go. We have 10 straight games without a bye, and so you're like, okay, well, hopefully everybody stays healthy. For the most part, we've done that, and that's good. Hopefully, you take a team like Pulaski, a little stronger, a little more physical, we can get through some of these, because we got a gauntlet of a schedule
Yeah,
too.
the toughest part of our schedule is coming up, and you kind of like to have a bye week after this week, but that's not the case. And hopefully, when we play North, we're going to be pretty healthy.
Yeah, we've got, of course, Pulaski tonight, and then next week Southwestern comes to Gillum Field down South Laurel. They're down a little bit, but we can't overlook Southwestern by no means, because they've had our number, man, for the last several years. So we don't want to overlook them after Pulaski tonight. And then we got on the road, which is not very far, on our last game of the year, is over at North Laurel. And that's going to be our 3 district games that we've got in a row. And then so we're looking at a great schedule coming up. We're going to take a quick break while they do the national anthem. When we come back, we'll talk some South Laurel stats. So you're listening to Martin's Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com. Martin's Peterbilt is a third-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. Serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com.
Thank you.
Just like a strong defense on Friday night, Sheriff John Root and his team work every day to protect Laurel County. With dedication, teamwork, and community pride, they're here to keep our families safe on and off the field. Good luck to all our athletes and teams from Laurel County Sheriff John Root. When life throws you a blitz, make sure you've got the right coverage in your playbook. At Martin's Insurance, we're on your team, protecting your home, auto, and more. Score big with coverage you can trust. Call us at 606-330-0405 or stop by Martin's Insurance today and let's win together. The real estate market is heating up. With the median home prices rising by 1.4% over the past year, now is the perfect time to buy or sell your home. Trust Jesse Sizemore at Century 21 Advantage Realty to guide you through this dynamic market. Call 606-309-9898 today or visit jessesizemore.c21.com to take advantage of the booming real estate opportunities. Hungry fans know the winning play. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Fresh, hot, and always delicious. From crispy chicken to biscuits and fixins, Lee's is your game day MVP. Lee's Famous Recipe, where game day gets delicious. Visit your local Lee's Famous Recipe in Corbin, Kentucky. The firm of Cessna & George is here for you when you need them, ready to take on your legal matter and help you achieve a satisfactory outcome. You depend on skilled professionals to get your desired results, and that is what they aim to provide. Stop by their new location at 506 South Main Street or give them a call at 606-770-5400 or anytime at CessnaGeorge.com.
All right, welcome back here to Pulaski County High School football field. Not sure what this one's name. Maybe the Heinz Field. I don't even want to know. Possibly. But Rodwell, we're going to get right into some stats, man. I really want to go through some of this stuff because it's phenomenal the year some of these players are having. Namely, the first player I want to mention is our quarterback, man, Mason Griffin. He's a senior. Check these stats out, man. 135 for 181. I haven't done the math on that percentage. It's pretty pretty high, with 70-ish, 70, whatever. Only one interception, 1,851 yards passing, and 20 touchdowns. He's averaging 264 a game.
He can spin it, man.
He can spin the rock, and I'm telling you what, he's got a cannon, and this year, Coach Hines has gotten where he's getting rid of the ball so much better on time and on target. We had some drops last week, but so there he's been really impressive all season. The other from the West Dow, what can you say about that guy? He's a senior also. He's had 87 attempts from and he catches a lot of balls out of the backfield too. He's a reception. I'll go over his receptions in a minute. 622 yards from running back position, 16 touchdowns from the ground.
He reminds me a lot of Christian McCaffrey from the 49ers. Kind of does it all.
Yeah, and on the receiving end for Dow, 32 catches, nearly to the top of the team. 423 yards gain receiving and 5 touchdowns in the air. And he's a big time player. And watch tonight, Mason Griffin likes to go to him he comes out of motion, in motion, and then he'll just streak down him and hit him in stride. It's impressive.
Yeah, a lot of time, he gets a linebacker on him, and that's just a mismatch.
Carter Kelly, 37 catches. He leads all South Laurel with receptions, 492 and 5 touchdowns. Garrison Brown, 34. He's close to the top as well, 543. He's got the most receiving yards, and he has 8 touchdown receptions. So you take those in West Dow, Carter Kelly, and Garrison Brown receiving. They're all sure-handed.
Yep.
Really impressive.
And Garrison Brown, pound for pound, is the toughest kid on the field. I guarantee you that.
And then on the defensive end, Malachi Smith, he's got the most tackles. He on Tim Thompson's close, 79 tackles, 6 tackles for losses. Tim Thompson, 74 tackles with 7 tackles for loss and 2 sacks. And we've got a host of other great defenders. Ray Bridger's in there, 47 tackles. Liam Newton, what can you say about that kid? 50 tackles, 16 tackles for losses.
Wow.
And then 7 sacks. That guy. How about Liam Newton? Micah Smith's in there as well, 70 tackles. So our defense, we talk about the offense a lot, Rod, for the Cards. All right, Coach Hines does it again. He's going to defer or get the ball at the start of the third quarter. That's his start. He always wants that. He wants to have the ball in the start the third quarter. So Pulaski will receive. Got a couple minutes left here pregame.
Jamie, it'll be interesting to see if Pulaski maybe takes a page out of Perry Central's playbook and just run it till they stop them. And the only way to beat a great offense is to keep them off the field. And South has got to get off the field and put Pulaski into third down and long yardages.
That's what Perry Central, they beat us on the time possession last week. They were playing their game, man. They would just run, maybe a pass, incomplete, run. That's all they did. And it kept them in the game because they had the ball. They didn't turn it over very often early, and they kept that game 7-7, I think was the score at halftime, and we scored late in the second quarter to get to that. So it's a pretty cool place over here in Pulaski County. They do a nice slot show at the start of the fourth quarter. You'll see that, Rod, later, hopefully. And here comes Pulaski running on the field with the American flag, Kentucky flag, and then maroon flag, I guess you call that.
Dude kind of looked like a hacksaw Duggan.
It did, man. He just needed a 2-4, man. This is this game about to go down. One thing I want to can't say enough about Coach John Hines, and man, we've just been super impressed with him. But his end of halves, end of the game, or in the game we kind of had blowouts. But at the end of the half, his time management, clock management, and being able to do what he wants to do, whether it let them, let them get have a quick 3 and out, and then get the ball back and try to score right before the end of the. He does such a good job with that. I think Coach Stoops could learn a little bit from Coach Hines.
Absolutely.
And here we go. We're going to have this thing's about to go down. We've got 13th Media Network sitting beside us. They always like come to the big game, so good to see them here. And up high in the booth, pretty nice setup up here.
It'll be interesting here, Jamie, to see if South Laurel kicks that low line drive right at the front 5 guys on the front of the line for Pulaski. Maybe we get a big ricochet and cover.
That would be huge. One thing I do also, you'll see probably again tonight, Coach Hines, usually the opposing team will have a pretty good drive in that first drive. And it's almost like he's just learning what they're doing, so then he makes the adjustments in the second drive. Oh, deeper kick, and Pulaski to receive. He shakes a few tackles, and that's going to be down near about the 32-yard line. That's where Pulaski will start the action.
I'm always impressed with South Laurel's team tackling, always running to the ball.
Quarterback Zach Anderson will come out with a couple good players. We didn't go over stats for them, but you'll hear us call Cohen Finley. He's one of the better receivers. Kason Brock, number 8. He's their top running back. Also with Caden Carter, another running back you'll see. In shotgun formation, empty backfield, little quick pass over to the near side. It's complete. And that's going to be a short gainer on first down. That's going to be about 4 yards, I'd say.
Pulaski had that well blocked there on the outside, and pretty good opening gainer.
6-yard gain, so that's going to bring up 2nd and 4.
South Laurel 3 down linemen that first time, and kind of playing the pass that first down.
They've got wide receivers, 1 on each side. We've got running back in shotgun with the quarterback, and that's going to be stuffed and bounced forward just a little bit after contact. And gained picked up maybe a yard or 2.
Micah Smith on that tackle.
Again, Micah Smith, or Malachi, I'm not sure which one that one was. Malachi, maybe 34?
No,
is Micah? Okay.
2, I believe.
My bad, didn't want to.
It's all right.
Mess you up there. Good call. That's from the 40-yard line. It's 3rd and 2. We've got a couple guys in motion, and we've got in shotgun. The ball snapped. A little sweep to the right side. That's going to pick up the first, but we've got a flag on the play. That could be it's usually in their area of holding.
Might have been a chop block there.
Yeah, we've got a South Laurel. Is it Braxton Carroll comes up a little hobbly. Limping around there. They're going to give. This is coming back. We've got holding in. The referee just about punched the other referee on that call. That was impressive. He ducked it just in time. I thought he was going to go down. And that's a big 10-yarder, man. That's going to put up 3rd and 12 now. That's big for South Laurel to start this defensive stance. Penalties can kill a drive, that's for sure. In shotgun again. We've got to his left. That's Kason Brock, and he's going deep in triple coverage, and that's bumped a little bit. No flag called, and that's going to bring up 4th down as they go deep on 3rd and 12. And good coverage downfield. Bumped him a little bit before the ball got there, so I thought there might be a flag, but no flag called. And that's going to be 4th and 12 from the 30, and looks like they're in punt formation. That's great, 3 and out. Don't see that very often on the first drive against Coach Hines' defense. Ball snap. Punt is off. Decent punt down the far side. And that goes out of bounds pretty quick. Actually, be great field position at the 50-yard line. South's in business.
Yeah, I don't know if he kind of shanked that punt, trying to keep it away from Garrison Brown back there. He's dangerous. He can take it to the house.
Wow, this is great to get a stop on the first drive. Cardinals in business here. 1st and 10 from the 50. Maybe 49 they call it. All right, we've got 2 wide receivers on the near side, 2 on the far. And in motion goes Dow. Now empty backfield for Griffin. He throws across the middle. It's a complete pass. And that's a good for about 8 yards, Rod. Looks good, sharp early.
Yeah, gave him plenty of time. I think they're going to give him a first down on that, Jamie.
Forward progress might get it. Let's see what they call. It's right on the line.
Down to the Pulaski County.
Yep, they're going to move the chains. First, that is a State Farm.
If he can get
First
that
down.
kind of protection tonight, Pulaski's in for it.
All right. Same format. Or no, it's 3 on this side, 1 on the other. Receivers. Now, hand off to Dow, and he goes up the far side, and that's going to be a short game.
West Dow on the carry for South Laurel.
That's going to be about a 2-yarder maybe.
Kane carry around on the tackle for the Maroons. Colton Kane also in there.
Give him 3 on the carry.
Bunch of others in there for the Maroons. Second down 7.
2nd and 7 from the 38-yard line of Pulaski. Back to pass. Not the best of passes on that one. That's going to be an incomplete.
It brings up 3rd down.
I would think this is four down territory for the Cards.
Chance to help the defense. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 8 now. I don't think he saw that didn't have a whole lot open over there. Just kind of made sure he didn't throw a pick there. 0-0 your score early in the game. Always in shotgun. That's this South Laurel team. And Carter Kelly in motion. And they hand it up the middle of the down. He kind of pulls the whole defense forward for a pretty good gain on 3rd. But
yeah, I like that call, Jamie. They knew they were in 4 down territory, and makes this 4th down a lot more manageable.
4th down and 3.
call it 4th and 3. South Laurel offense stays out there on the 34-yard line of Pulaski County. So in motion a little bit is Dow. Griffin takes a snap, looks to pass, got a man open. That's good for the first down and more. And a face mask. That's going to pick up a 15-yard more. We're in business. South Laurel continues the drive on 4th down there.
Pulaski looks like, Jamie, they're playing man on defense with 1 safety in the middle, and
that's dangerous.
They've got the athletes to cover South.
After the pickup for first down, the face mask jerked him down just to save. I thought Garrison Brown on the reception? Brown could have took that one to the house if he just broke that tackle. Had to get the face mask. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line of Pulaski County. So we're in business here. Look at the score. Griffin takes a snap. Got plenty of room on the near side. Pass is incomplete to Carter Kelly.
He had a little room to run that, Jamie. I know he don't like to run it much, but
yeah, they left him. Yeah, that rollout there left him wide open. He could at least picked up some positive yards, but he's a passing quarterback and likes to throw it, and had a couple guys over in the end zone, so overthrew Kelly.
I'm sure Coach Hines don't want him running it a whole lot.
Now 2nd and 10. Nobody in the backfield. We got trips right to him. The left side now in motion comes Kelly. Griffin takes a snap, throws it to Kelly, complete, and that's going to be a short gain as he rolls forward, probably for a couple-yard gainer there.
That was a good open field tackle by number 7, Will Adams, for Pulaski.
All right, 3rd and 9 they call it, just a 1-yard gainer. On the 14. It looked to me like he picked up a few more, but I guess he caught that more in the backfield. So Dow to Griffin's left side. Now motion is Brown. Back to pass is Griffin. And he's got some pressure. He eludes it. Now he's going to get, there's a flag down, but he's going to get sacked in the backfield.
Probably going to be a hold penalty.
26-yard line.
Be interesting here to see if Pulaski takes this penalty.
We got a man down for Pulaski. You can't see the number on it, but looks like in agony there. So they want to call a timeout for the injury. We'll take one with them. And you're listening to Cardinal Media Network, and this is brought to you by Martin's Peterbilt.
Griffin brought down in the backfield back at the 21.
When life throws you a blitz, make sure you've got the right coverage in your playbook. At Martin's Insurance, We're on your team, protecting your home, auto, and more. Score big with coverage you can trust. Call us at 606-330-0405 or stop by Martin's Insurance today and let's win together. When it comes to finding the dress of your dreams, Copper Penny of London is always a touchdown. From elegant gowns to winning styles for every bride. No matter the occasion, Copper Penny helps you score big on your big day. Stop by and see us at 905 North Main Street in London. The Copper Penny Bridal Shop, where happily ever after kicks off. London, Kentucky. On the field or in life, it takes a great game plan to win. Your local State Farm agents, Phil McDonald, Judy Phelps, and Katie Loftus are here to protect what matters most: home, auto, and family. With coverage you can trust, you'll always be ready for the next play.
After the injury timeout, it is 4th down.
All right, we're back here after the injury. Didn't see the number here. We got on 4th and 16, a rollout. That's going to be down. He's going to be stopped. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Wasn't sure the call there.
That was interesting. He kind of put Dow in the Wildcat and direct snapped it to him, and I think Pulaski was ready for that. Interesting call.
Pulaski County takes over 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
All right, so nothing going for the Cards there as a couple of first downs. And then the big penalty for the hold. And then a good stop there on first down for a running play for Pulaski, and it's going to be Case and Brock on the carry, and they call it a no gain. Okay, of 1. 1st and 9, or 2nd and 9 from the 21-yard line of Pulaski.
Liam Newton on that tackle. You'll hear his name a lot tonight.
All right, 2nd and 9 from the 21. In shotgun with Zach Anderson. And beside him's Case and Brock. They hand it to him again. They go up the middle, and that's a good, decent run on 2nd down. It's going to pick up about 4 or 5. South Florida's doing a better job on that up the middle run.
Yeah.
That's what Perry Central was doing to them.
They were gutting them last week, the first quarter.
They had a dude that was monster, just had his way there in the first half. Third and 2 from the 28. Now again, up the middle it goes, and that's going to be good enough for the first down. That's Case and Brock on the carry. And that's going to be Pulaski County's first down of the night. 6:42 left to go in the first quarter. No score as both teams, Pulaski had a punt, and South Laurel had a turnover on downs, so. Snap is off, a little quick pass on the far side. Got some room, and he shakes some tackles, and he picks up another first down. And I think that was number 7, Will Adams, on the catch, and the nice run. Broke a few tackles and got the first down.
That's the second time they run that play. That time they ran it to the far side, and they're blocking that little screen really good. And lucky to hold him to what they did.
He had one more tackle and he was gone. One more shit of a tackle, he was gone. That's going to be 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Now across. No, they're still on the Pulaski side. A little handoff up the middle it goes, and that's going to be stopped and pushed forward, maybe to a short gain. Brock on the carry again. They call it a gain of 1. That's going to bring up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
South Laurel front 4, good job on getting some penetration into the backfield.
Yeah, their front line's doing really good for the most part of keeping them big plays from happening. Anderson takes the snap, hands off to Brock, sheds a few tackles and bounces forward, and that's going to be another positive yards, but short of the first down.
Gain of 4 on the play.
They're calling it a gain of 4.
Third down and 5.
It's going to be 3rd and 5. Big third down here, Rod.
Yep, another chance to get off the field here.
They may be near 4th down, territory where they go for it, but it's midfield. We'll see if they can get a stop here, what they do. Brock hands off to a streaking guy in motion. That's number 20, Winston Ford on a
jet sweep there.
Yeah, nice play, and that picked up. That's good for the first down.
Winston down to the 37-yard line. That is a Pulaski County first down.
They're got a little momentum here on this drive. Couple first downs. Anderson gets called from the bench. Taking their time here on this play. Oh, there's a fumble. Southall picks it up. Maybe. No.
Had it.
Oh, Liam Newton had it there for just a second. It popped out of his hand. But that's going to be a sack.
Huge loss. It almost looked like he tried to scoop it up and
go with it.
Had pay dirt in his mind.
Loss of 8 on the play.
A loss of 8. That was huge.
Second down 18.
It's going to be 2nd and 18 from the 40 back to the 45-yard line of South Laurel. Those are the kind of plays you got to have happen for you to go South Laurel's way to pull off this victory. Anderson back to pass, going deep, got a man open, and that's going to be definitely a penalty, and that's a pass interference. And I think that was that Liam Newton?
I can't hardly see. I think it was.
No, 18, wasn't it? Caleb Roark, maybe. I can't see the number.
Carter Kelly, maybe, number 12.
He's right here walking toward us.
I think it's
15. I can't
it's
tell.
Carter Kelly, number 12.
Pass interference.
No, it's
No,
18. Caleb Roark felt like he had to do something because
Yeah,
they
he
saved a
probably-
touchdown.
yeah,
That was
he saved a touchdown.
not a horrible call, but it's going to be 3rd down and 3. They don't get an automatic first down on that. I think it should be 3rd and 3. Maybe it's they call it 2nd and 3 on the board. It's weird. And a little quarterback keeper up the middle. Anderson falls forward to what looks to be a first down.
The quarterback keeper. Down to the 21-yard line. That's a Pulaski County first down.
First down picked up by Anderson on the quarterback keeper up the middle. Brings up 1st and 10 now at the South Laurel 21-yard line. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in the first quarter. No score. So far, Pulaski County's driving. And we're going to have a timeout. Pulaski County will take one with them. Just listening to Martin's Peterbilt, Cardinal Media Network.
Martin's Peterbilt is a third-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. Serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com.
Welcome back. 3:01 left to go in the first. No score. Pulaski County's got a 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line.
It is 8-6 North Laurel over Southwestern first quarter.
8-6 your score after 1. North over Southwestern. We got a sweep on the left side. It's got some room, and that's a big pickup for Winston Ford.
Down to the 6-yard line.
Had a little chance of getting him in the backfield, but he put a pretty good stiff on him. Broke the tackle.
Good play there on first down. Picked up another first. First and 6. First and goal from the 6. And Pulaski's in business here. Looking to punch it in. South Laurel like to hold here, maybe get a turnover. Anderson from shotgun. Hands it up the middle. And leap over toward, try to get to the end zone, and that was Brock. And got to the 1 yard line. That's going to be a 5 yard gainer. Second and goal from the 1. All right, here we go. Pulaski County from the 1 yard line. Trying to punch it in to get the first score of the game. And a direct snap to Brock, and he jumps in, and they're going to call that a touchdown. And Brock with a touchdown from direct snap. Pulaski County on the board first.
.147 left in the quarter. South just got to come back and answer on this next drive.
You know, Rod, they had the fumble pickup there with, what was that, first and 10, first and 18, I think it was, or second down and 18. And they had the big pass interference call that helped this drive to where it is, and they scored. And looking to add on the extra point here. No, they're going to, yeah, they're going to.
The old swinging gate there.
Yeah, never understood that, but different looks from that format. And there's the snap. Kick is up, and that is good. That was the kicker. Winston Ford, I think, was the kicker on that. This is a lot further away from the field to see the action. And that's going to, we'll take a break after the touchdown from Pulaski County. You're listening to Martin's Peterbilt, Cardinal Media Network.
The firm of Cessna and George is here for you when you need them, ready to take on your legal matter and help you achieve a satisfactory outcome. You depend on skilled professionals to get your desired results, and that is what they aim to provide. Stop by their new location at 506 South Main Street or give them a call at 606-770-5400 or anytime at CessnaGeorge.com.
Welcome back. Pulaski County to kick it off after they scored first touchdown, 7-0 your score, minute 47 left to go in the first quarter. And let's see if we can have a good drive here on offense. There's a pretty good kick, and that's a nice field.
Great catch.
Should have some room after catching like that, and barrels his way up to the 34-yard line. And that was West Dow on the kick return.
I don't know if Coach Smith is here watching this, but pretty good pick right there.
Yeah.
Could use him on the baseball team.
Yeah, he's a little scoop there. I mean, right, nice play. All right, offense, let's get going here. Look pretty sharp on the opening drive for South as they end up stalling out after the holding penalty got them behind the chains. And got to fourth down and went for it. And this is a fake to Dow and a nice strike. And that's going to be, I think that's going to be a reception. Let's see what they call here. There's a good catch by Carter Kelly, and they're going to say incomplete pass. That's better than a catch and a fumble, but if it had been a catch, he was on the ground, so it wouldn't have been a fumble. But they call it an incomplete, so that's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
That was a tough catch, good throw, but that's just a real tough play for Kelly.
All right, 2nd and 10. Griffin from shotgun takes the snap. Pass over to Dow. He breaks a tackle and makes a guy miss, and then he gets tackled with a short gain.
At the 36-yard line, Will Adams in on the tackle.
Will Adams tackled Dow. That's a catch out of the backfield, a gain of 2. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8. Looks like Garrison Brown's going to come out. Seemed a little shaken up on that play.
And holding his back a little bit.
He goes to the bench and try to shake that one off. Now Griffin. And that's going to be a flag. That's a false start. It's going to back them up. Here we go with a couple penalties, Rod. That's going to put us behind the chains here. We've got third and now 13. From South Laurel's 31-yard line. 50 seconds left to go in this one.
Third down and 12 coming up.
Griffin takes a snap, and he's going to get sacked. And they blow the whistle. They didn't go down, but they blow it dead. And that's going to bring, that's a big loss there. That's going to bring up fourth down. I'd say at this position, I'd say you want to bring the punt team. What do you say?
Yeah. Pulaski hasn't done a lot of blitzing tonight, but picked a good time.
Right in his face, right from the get-go. He didn't have much to do there to try to shake it.
And that penalty kind of set that up for Pulaski. You go from 3rd and 8 to 3rd and 13. You can send a few people.
Looks like they're going to let the clock run all the way out from the first quarter, and that's going to do it. And 7-0 your scores. Pulaski County on top of South Laurel. We'll take a break. You're listening to Martin's Peterbilt, Cardinal Media Network.
Touchdown Cardinals! Yaden's Auto Sales is kicking off big savings all season long. Don't fumble your chance to drive home a quality pre-owned vehicle. They make financing easy at Yaden's Auto Sales and deals that score every time. Stop by Yaden's Auto Sales in London today, where the winning drive starts with you. Yaden's Auto Sales, your hometown auto MVP. When the game is on the line, Martin's Equipment Group in London has the playbook for you. From tractors to residential mowers and equipment to make the job easier, we've got the horsepower to keep you winning. Visit their convenient location on South Dixie Street in London. Martin's Equipment Group, power, performance, and the hometown team you can trust. When life throws you a blitz, make sure you've got the right coverage in your playbook. At Martin's Insurance, we're on your team, protecting your home, auto, and more. Score big with coverage you can trust. Call us at 606-330-0405 or stop by Martin's Insurance today and let's win together.
All right, we're back here. Starting the second quarter. South Laurel looking to punt here on 4th and 20. Snap is good. Punt is going to be a pretty good rolls forward down to the 40-yard line, about the 39.
First and 10 for the Maroons.
And Pulaski County will have the ball back.
It's about a 40-yard punt, pretty good.
Yeah, they were pretty deep. They didn't rush them pretty hard. So you never know in those situations where a bad snap or they decide to bring the house, try to get a block there, but got it away and pretty good roll forward. And another bring up 1st and 10 from, they're called the 39-yard line of Pulaski County. All right, here we go. Start first drive of the second quarter. And that's going to be a pass, and now he's breaking free in a big gain, man, on first down. That was out of the backfield.
Pass is complete to
Kason Brock.
Out of bounds.
First guy hardly ever gets it, James.
Yeah, he's a good running back and good receiver out of the backfield, and he's pretty quick once he gets it. He was able to make the first guy miss, which looks like we had him down, just a short gain, and he bounced around that and was able to pick up another first down for Pulaski County. And that's going to be a offsides on South Laurel. Another penalty. And that's going to be a 5-yard gainer of 1st and 5 from the 42 of South Laurel. In South Laurel territory once again. All All right, Zach Anderson takes the snap, hands it to Brock. Brock's going to get stopped this time and hammered. And that's by Liam Newton from the outside. And the ball comes loose, or did it?
No.
Okay, looked like they were.
Guys got tangled.
Okay, it looked like everybody's diving for the ball and they just got tripped up.
No gain on the play, second
They
and
call it
5.
no gain, 2nd and 5. And a good stance there. Gang tackled Brock right at the line of scrimmage. Now Anderson in motion comes forward. A handoff to Brock again. And he's going to pick up the first down and a little bit more. So that's going to move the chains once again for Pulaski.
And a Pulaski County first down.
That's going to be 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. A gain of 7 on that one. They can go, they're not going to Brock a lot, but they can throw it to him too. He seems like he's the key cog in this offense is Kason Brock. In motion is forward. They go to Brock again. This time he's going to be down, maybe a loss on that one.
I think Malachi Smith, Jamie, on that tackle.
Always in the action is Malachi, Liam Newton, a few others. That's going to be a loss of 1. That's going to be 2nd and 11. Anderson takes a snap. He's got Brock out to his left side. He's complete. And that's going to be tackled near the 30-yard line. A pickup of about 6. But that's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's pretty well defended. He's a hard cat to corral. They get him in motion, just swing it out to him. A little short pass, and he's got his momentum going, and we got a hold.
That was big. We needed that. Stop a little momentum.
Moves the ball back to the 46-yard line.
It's a 10-yard penalty. We'll bring up repeat 2nd down.
22.
And 2nd and 22.
2nd and 21.
It's good to see Garrison Brown. He's back
21.
on the field.
That's good, yep. Garrison Brown's a PT peer. PT
Tough
player.
kid.
He's definitely a tough kid. Anderson back to pass. Little sidearm action over to Brock. No, that was to number 6. Jeff. Okay, that was Brock. I saw tough up here, man. See these numbers.
It looked like number 6.
It did. Now it's clearly number 8.
Yeah.
Okay. They try to get it to him every play, seems like, either running or passing it to him. We've not seen a whole lot of other players get the ball. I think Winston Ford a few times, and not seen Finley with the ball much. And now in rolling out, got a little time, going to go deep in double coverage, and that's going to be
some kind of catch.
Oh my gosh, a great catch into the end zone. It's a touchdown, Pulaski. Wow.
Wow.
That looks like some of South Laurel action.
Yeah. He's double covered. He just jumped and got it at its
I just said it, Rod. I hadn't called Cohen Finley yet, and that's who was on the receiving end of that deep pass. And a great catch in double coverage.
Wow.
For another touchdown for Pulaski County. 13-0 your score as they line up in the old
swinging gate.
Swinging
I
gate.
guess that's a numbers game. If they ain't got enough defenders over here to guard those two receivers.
Yeah, they could snap that and then have a man wide open. It's not if you always look for it. Now they drop back into to kick the extra point. It's up and it's good. And that's 14-0.
Pulaski County 14, South Laurel 0.
We'll take a break. Pulaski County on top, looking good. 14-0. You're listening to Martin's Peterbilt, Cardinal Media Network.
This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com.
All right, quickly, both teams back on the field. Usually after a touchdown, they take a little time. They're ready to go, man. Can't do much about that.
Well, just a big time play. Well defended.
And the kickoff is deep, and that's going to go all the way. Oh, he picks it up. It's near the end zone. Now he takes it out. And that was maybe not the best decision. He probably could have got that rolling on in. A little bit nervous. It was going to stay right there at the 1. And so I think it might have been Dow there trying to bring it back. And
I wonder if that ball kind of nicked him on the leg there.
Possibly, I don't know.
He thought maybe I've got to get on this.
They got it back to the 11-yard line. So they're going to start deep in their own territory on this drive here. 14-0. They're going to find themselves in the biggest hole they've had all year. They just got to get their offense moving. They know what to do. Pulaski County, they've not seen really a good defense like Pulaski County. So see if they can shake it off and make some plays happen. Rolling to his left is Griffin. Passes to Carter Kelly for completed at near the 19.
Passing complete to Carter Kelly. Up to the 19-yard line.
And it's a 2nd and 2 from the 19.
2nd down 2.
Griffin will get the snap. Look at the pass again. He's got a man open. That's going to be completed for a first down. That was Gunnar Williams.
Great catch.
Yeah, falling down toward the sideline. And that's a State Farm first down. Let's get some momentum here, Rod. Get a score.
Laurel, we're right back in this thing.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line for South Laurel.
All right, Griffin gets the ball, fakes the handoff up the middle, and right in coverage.
Yeah.
That was to Carter Kelly over the middle.
On the coverage for the Maroons.
Pretty good coverage there.
Yeah.
We're going to bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 24 now.
Pulaski playing a little press coverage. I'd like to see South take a shot deep downfield, maybe loosen that up a little.
I agree. That will change it up a little bit if you can complete a deep pass downfield. And now empty backfield. Garrison Brown in motion. Here comes the snap. Back to pass. Got a man open. And it's nearly, that was wide open over there. That was Raleigh Reeser on the target, just out of his hands, but had him open. He's a tight end.
He's a freshman.
He's a freshman. That's Rocky's boy. We know Rocky well.
Yeah. Today.
8 minutes left to go in the second quarter. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10 from the 24. Griffin gets the snap. Got some pressure. He shakes it loose a little bit. Now he's going to go. No, he don't go down. He's just get rid of it, and now he gets sacked. I think he just chucked it at that point.
Yeah.
Man, this is the pressure we've not seen against Griffin in the offensive line. It's going to bring up 4th and a loss of about 6, I think. He shook the first wave, and I thought he was going to at least get a pass off, which would have saved, if he didn't complete it, would have saved 8 yards. His 8-yard loss on that. 4th and 18 from the 15, and they're going to punt again. Got to find something on the defensive side to get a stop. Nearly had a fumble earlier. That would have been great. And we've got a delay of games going to back it up. 5 more yards. Puts it.
Here's the ball back to the 11-yard line. It's 4th down.
That's going to put Newton in the end zone to punt this. Snap is good. Gets it away quick. They come with pressure. And that's nearly fumbled, and that's a good coverage downfield, but that's going to be, that's another 40-yard punt. But that's going to be good field position for Pulaski County as they're looking to strike again. Look for when in this position after another punt for South. Look for a deep bomb again.
Yeah.
That's what you normally see on a turnover or a punt like that when you got good field position. Look to capitalize, and let's see what they do. Anderson and Brock in the backfield. And a handoff to Brock. And he's got room. Shakes a tackle, stiff arms another guy. And now gets hit hard by two South Laurel guys, but not before he gains huge on the play. All the way down to the 17. And another first down for Pulaski, man. They're looking really strong.
Right up the gut, made a linebacker miss and broke it outside.
Good stiff arm on the side.
Yep.
And that's going to bring up 1st and 10 from the 17. 7:05 left to go in the first half. Anderson and Brock again. In the backfield, they're going to hand it to him again. He's got a little room, dances around, shakes another tackle, and he's going to get maul tackled at near the 5-yard line. That's going to be a gain of about 12.
Ball down to the
6-yard
line.
6-yard line. It's going to be
Pulaski County, 1st and goal.
1st and goal from the 6. This is not really what we was hoping for, Rod. But knew it could be a possibility.
Yeah. I don't think South Laurel's seen this kind of speed all year.
Definitely not. And it's really their defense kind of poking offense up. There's going to be a touchdown on the quarterback keeper from Zach Anderson. Gets in the end zone. And that's going to put them up right now 20-0 as they'll line up again for the extra point. Right up the gut, 2 plays.
Yep.
From the 40. 2 plays gets them in the end zone. As Brock on the first big run, and then Anderson on the quarterback keeper gets in the end zone. Snap is good. Hold is good. And the kick is good. Makes it 21-0. Pulaski County on top. You're listening to Martin's Peterbilt, Cardinal Media Network.
Hungry fans know the winning play. Lee's famous recipe chicken. Fresh, hot, and always delicious. From crispy chicken to biscuits and fixins, Lee's is your game day MVP. Lee's famous recipe, where game day gets delicious. Visit your local Lee's famous recipe in Corbin, Kentucky.
Back here after the short break on Cardinal Media Network. I'm Jamie Dotson along with Rod Ledger. And South Laurel down 21-0 in the first half. 6 minutes, 22 seconds left to go in this half. And Pulaski looking to, again, kick it off.
Jamie, if we can score here and run the clock down, we get the ball starting the second half, and you never know.
Dow gets the ball, and he gets stuffed about the 20-yard line. And we could, on our stat sheets, Raleigh Reeser, he goes by Ross, by the way. That's on you, Rod. You should know this.
I'm just reading from the roster.
Or speaking of roster, not Ross. You should put that together. I got a little text there from listener. 6:16 left. South Laurel cannot get to the Pulaski side of the field. And Pulaski's defense has been really strong, keeping our offense from at bay, really. Griffin. She's a snap. Going deep this time. Got a man open. That's Garrison Brown. Can he get to it? And it's incomplete over the outstretched hands. Had a step.
Yep.
But,
I like the call.
I do too, but then you find yourself 2nd and 10 now from the 21-yard line. It's that pressure coming up the middle that's causing him. That was maybe a little quicker throw than he wanted to, and that overthrew him. Garrison Brown was streaking down, had a step. We need a big strike like that to try to get back into some, at least make this game close.
Loosen this defense up a little.
In motion is Dow. Empty backfield. And a nice pass over the middle. And that's complete. And drug down near, probably, I almost call that a 5-yard, 6-yard gain.
Yeah, nice play.
He kind of changed the arm angle to throw that pass.
Sidearm.
South with a hurry up.
It's 3rd down.
3rd and 4. 6-yard pickup on that play. Griffin gets a snap. Throws it out to the flats, and that's going to be complete for a first down.
That's kind of a late tackle there.
It seems to be, but that's going to be a first down. That's Gunnar Williams on the reception. Nice play. I think you got to hit those, and then you can find one going deep. You fake that little out pass, and then you get
a little out and up.
a little better coverage that time. Although it was a quick pass, but they're able to get it away. It's 1st and 10 from the 36. South's got a little momentum here. Couple completions. Griffin hands off to Dow. He's got room. He breaks the tackle. That's going to be a 10-yard gainer. That's going to be a first down again. Good play. And it should move the chain. We'll see where they mark it. That definitely first down. State Farm first down again. 2 plays in a row.
Played a couple passes, Jamie. That opens that run game up a little.
Griffin hands it to Dow again. He's got met by a host of Maroons. And that's going to be forward progress, going to give him a 2-yard gain.
Brody Johnson, gain of 2 on the play, 2nd down and 8.
2nd and 8. 4:50 left in the first half. Couple mixing it up, some running plays, some passing plays. Griffin, now he's going back to pass, got a man open and hit hard right at as the ball came to him, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. That was intended.
Ethan Leach.
Intended for Leach. Just good defense made him right when the ball was in his hands and knocked it out. 3rd and 8. Griffin directing traffic out there. We got 3 guys in motion here. Just trying to get set. And now everybody's ready to roll. He gets the snap. Got some protection this time. Got a man open, and we want to call a pass interference over on the far side. That's intended for Garrison Brown. And pretty good coverage, but he was open for a second.
He kind of grabbed him when he made his cut back to the ball.
It's going to be a first, I would say.
Pass interference against Pulaski
First
County.
down.
Should be. I think a weird call. 15 yard. Had to get him to the first down. 4:36. We really need a score here. We get the ball in the 3rd, Rod.
Yeah, and then score then, and it's a new game.
Two to the near side. 1 on the far side. Griffin. Pump fakes. Got a man open.
Oh, wide open.
Wow, he's in. That's completed pass all the way down to the 1-yard line. That was Gunnar Williams on a great pump fake.
Called it a little out and up there a couple plays ago, Jamie. And set that up perfectly.
What a strike, man. Threw it right on the numbers. Great catch by Gunnar Williams, and he looked like he had it into the end zone. Good recovery tackle there to keep him out.
Yeah.
And Cardinals in business here. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Just punch this in, get a stop, and this is where, if we were to get a stop, there's chances of scoring really good for South Laurel.
Yeah.
We've got to get this one in first. Little power shotgun. I don't know what you got. If that's a proper call there, Rod. Griffin takes a snap, hands it to Dow. He gets met at the line, and nothing gained there. Maybe a touch, maybe a loss of 1. We'll see where they mark it. Oh, they lost a 2 there. 2nd and goal from the 3.
That's the only thing about running every play out of the shotgun. You get down to the goal line, and
as big as Griffin is, he could just push that in there. Bounce to the left side. Can he shake a tackle? That's going to be another loss. And that was Liam Newton on the carry, and he's going to try to bounce to the outside and was unable to avoid any tackles there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 7 now.
Going backwards.
Maybe we need a little room so we can pass it. One-on-one coverage on the far side. Garrison Brown over there. No help. If he was to shake loose, we'll see a pass play. I'm assuming right here. It is. Griffin back to pass. Got a man. Pass is caught. But that's going to be short. 4-yard gain. That was about a 2-yard gain. They'll call it the 5-yard line. 4th.
You got to go.
No, it's to the 3. So it's 4th and goal from the 3.
3 points ain't going to help you in this game.
No, you gotta give it a go here. Well, that's in field goal range for sure for Dalrymple. 4th down and 3. Griffin takes the snap. Got some problems, and he's sacked him. We're going to call that a sack, or is that going to intentional grounding? They didn't call the flag. Either way, it's a turnover on downs. Man, headed at the 1.
Yeah.
Unable to capitalize on the nice play from Gunnar Williams on the catch, but man, Pulaski defense stood strong.
It's a turnover on downs.
Pulaski County's thinking we got time here. 2:47 left, 21-0. Pulaski on top.
You almost like to see him line up under center, and Mason's a big old boy. He could about sneak that.
Yeah, from the 1, you could maybe a dive over top, whatever. I'm sure they don't practice those plays because the way they're always from shotgun. But here's a handoff, and that's to Ford, and not much gain there.
Ford on the carry.
Winston Ford from the backfield. We didn't see that play much. It's usually Brock. Maybe giving Brock a breather.
22-yard line. It's 2nd down.
Man, that was big. Big stop by Pulaski. Anderson takes the snap, passes to the near side and incomplete, and that's going to be stop the clock and bring up 3rd and 5.
Big down here, Jamie. We got to get off the field and give our offense another chance.
This glare on this glass is getting ridiculous. We need a light off or something up here. Can't see down. Can't see. We need to open them windows up a little better. 3rd and 5 from the 22 of Pulaski County. 2:07 left in the half. Pulaski up 21-0.
Look for him to give it to Case and Brock here.
Anderson to take the snap, and they're going to call
a
it
timeout or a delay.
Timeout, South Laurel.
South Laurel calls a timeout. We'll take one with them. Come back to finish up this half. You're listening to Martin's Peterbilt, Cardinal Media Network.
London, Kentucky. On the field or in life, it takes a great game plan to win. Your local State Farm agents, Phil McDonald, Judy Phelps, and Katie Loftus are here to protect what matters most: home, auto, and family. With coverage you can trust, you'll always be ready for the next play. When the game gets tough, you need a team that's always got your back. Jackson Energy keeps your home powered up so you can focus on the plays that matter. From kickoff to the final whistle, Jackson Energy, keeping your energy in the game.
Back here at Pulaski County High School, where Pulaski County Maroons on top 21-0 over your South Laurel Cardinals. Biggest hole we've been in, actually, by quite a bit all season. And South Laurel had a chance there to punch it in from the 1st and goal from the 1. Unable to do so. Pulaski's defense really stood strong there. Back to pass is Anderson. Over the middle, and he's going to be bumped in the back before the ball got there. No call.
We got
away with that one. And that was Garrison Brown hit him in the back before the ball even come close.
We can't see up here, but we did see that.
Yeah.
And it will be 4th down.
Yeah, Jamie, 0 for 2 in the red zone. We got to put some points on the board.
Yeah, let's Hey, there's 2 minutes left, and it's 4th and 5. Pulaski County's going to punt here, so 2 minutes is nothing for this South Laurel offense. So maybe we can get in the zone, in the end zone here these last 2 minutes. We got away with one there for sure. Snap is good. Their kick is up. Pretty decent. We got a fair catch by Brown, and he's going to just stay right there. 1:55 left. 5 seconds went off, and that didn't seem like it should have been 5 seconds on that line drive punt. It's at the 43-yard line of South Laurel as they look to try to get in the end zone and make a game of this. Get one here. We talked about it earlier. Get one here. Get one at the, they're been a third quarter team all year. That's been their favorite quarter.
Yeah, look where South Laurel makes some adjustments at halftime on defense. 3 scores ain't nothing.
Last week, Perry Central's coverage was pretty good in that first half. So the second half, South Laurel went more to the running game and was successful on the ground with West Dow. I'm sure we'll see some adjustments for South Laurel as Mason Griffin to receive the snap. Back to pass. Got a little time. And it's caught. And that's going to be West Dow out of the backfield makes the catch.
Pass is complete to Dow.
And that's going to be a 2-yard gain. Had to come back for that a little bit.
Good catch. 135 and counting here.
As Griffin and Dow look on the sideline for a call here. Dow standing beside Griffin in the backfield. Gets a snap. Completed pass. That's going to be out of bounds. After the catch, to Gunnar Weaves. Gunnar Weaves has been a positive note here on the receiving end. As usually we see Carter Kelly and Garrison Brown in the action more. It's been more Gunnar Williams on the receptions today so far. Griffin gets the snap, hands it to Dow. No, he fakes and he takes it himself. Got some room for the first down, and then he goes out of bounds.
Nice run.
And they're gonna stop the clock, 1:10, and he picks up the first down. I like the fake there.
Yeah. Nice little
fake me out.
RPO
Of
there.
course, up here you can't see anything.
With the tackle for the Maroons.
Most importantly, he stopped the clock.
1st and 10 from the 42 of Pulaski County.
Pulaski County 42.
1:10. South Laurel driving. Griffin gets a snap, fakes the handoff. Got one-on-one coverage on the far side. And it's caught. Garrison Brown trying to shake a tackle. And he goes out of bounds. They stop the clock. That's down all the way down.
I believe that was Carter Kelly, Jamie.
It was Carter Kelly.
Let's go. Let's punch this thing in right here.
He come back to that one, made a great catch, and nearly shook him off to walk into the end zone. We are all the way down to the 10-yard line. I do have my glasses on, by the way. I'm missing some of these numbers out there.
Tough to see.
Griffin getting the call from the sideline. Garrison Brown's far side, or near side. And Kelly on the other side. Empty backfield. Griffin, quick pass. And that's caught, and right at the 1-yard line, that's going to be out of bounds as well. And that's going to bring up second and goal from the 1. How about this? We're back to where we were and stop them on offense. So
love to see them go under center here, but we know they're not going to.
And we've got a
Timeout,
Pulaski calls a timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll step aside. You're listening to Martin Peterbilt, Cardinal Media Network.
The real estate market is heating up, with the median home prices rising by 1.4% over the past year. Now is the perfect time to buy or sell your home. Trust Jesse Sizemore at Century 21 Advantage Realty to guide you through this dynamic market. Call 606-309-9898 today or visit jessesizemore.c21.com to take advantage of the booming real estate opportunity. The firm of Cessna and George is here for you when you need them, ready to take on your legal matter and help you achieve a satisfactory outcome. You depend on skilled professionals to get your desired results, and that is what they aim to provide. Stop by their new location at 506 South Main Street or give them a call at 606.
We're back here. Hate to stop that commercial there, but we want to get this action from the 1. Fakes the pass in and nearly fumbles, and that's going to be sacked. Back to the 9-yard line. Man, I'm with you, Rod. You're at the 1-yard line twice, and you call it. You get a timeout there and set up a play.
Go in the shotgun and they blitz you, and there you are.
All right, hurry up here. 35 seconds left. 3rd and goal from the 9. Handoff to Dow. He's dancing. He's got some back to the original line of scrimmage there, or back to the 1. South Laurel calls a timeout. We'll keep it right here to set the tone here. 24 seconds left. 4th and goal from the. So it looks like the 2.
West made a great cut right there. Looked like they were going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage, and made a guy.
Yeah, it was a great play. What's noticeable about Pulaski County's defense, their linebackers and their DBs come in and make some really good plays, and especially on the goal line stance here. And in the red zone, they've been really effective defensively with their surrounding defensive players, with like I said, the DBs and the linebackers. Man, look how that punch this in. I'm telling you, we get this touchdown right here, Rob.
Yeah,
we're in
game
business.
Game on, man. Game on.
I'm not sure what that clock says now. 27 minutes. Look, they've got a little mess up there. Don't that look weird?
It does.
Should be 24 seconds. And they're going to reset this clock. It looks jacked up. There it is, 27 seconds. There we go. All right, 4th and goal from the 2. In motion is Brown. Dow's with Griffin. They hand it to him, and he's going to get into the end zone. That's a touchdown. Finally got in there. That was on 4th down. Big touchdown for South Laurel to kind of keep this thing close.
This game on now.
And that's a huge play. 23 seconds left now. And finally, South Laurel. They did this last week late in the second quarter, and then go on to score 21. Hope that's the case. If that's the case, we'll win this thing if we hold them. So anyway, back to kick it. The extra point is up, and again is good for Dalrymple.
23 seconds to go in the half.
I don't know the number. Tyler will remember. He's had like 40 in a row or something of extra points. He's impressive, and in that time frame had a field goal as well. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back to these last 23 seconds of the half. You're listening to Cardinal Media Network, sponsored by Martin's Peterbilt.
Martin's Peterbilt is a third-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. Serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com.
That was Wes Dow on the touchdown from the 2-yard line to make this 21-7. And ball squib kick toward the sideline. Did it go out of bounds?
Yep.
33-yard line, 1st and 10 for Pulaski County.
So they stopped it there. They usually get a penalty on that, don't they? Unless it's
I think
short.
you hit that guy.
Okay.
One of the backs hit off his leg, went out of bounds.
Pulaski will have the ball. 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line with 19 seconds remaining in the first half.
They've got one timeout left. Look for them out Try to chuck one deep here.
I don't know if you don't want to give up something right here going into the half. Looks like they're in almost kneel formation. No, they're going to hand it off in a reverse. And that's got some action happening over here. There's some open field, and that's going to be tackled, tripped up near the first down marker. That's going to be short of that, though. That was near the first down. The Pulaski County will call a timeout. Let's take another one real quick with them, Rod. You're listening to Martin's Peterbilt, Cardinal Media Network.
When the game is on the line, Martin's Equipment Group in London has the playbook for you. From tractors to residential mowers and equipment to make the job easier, we've got the horsepower to keep you winning. Visit their convenient location on South Dixie Street in London. Martin's Equipment Group, power, performance, and the hometown team you can trust.
Back here after the timeout from Pulaski County, as they burn their final, their final timeout. Cool stat for Cullendale Ripple. Ranked number 1 in the state for extra points.
It's awesome.
And snap to Anderson. Got a little pressure, and he just chucks it. And that's going to be incomplete with 6.5 seconds left.
The good thing about Dal Ripple is that's Joe's grandson, Joe Vance. He's listening, and
Oh, Grumpy Joe?
yeah, every extra point gets in that pocketbook of Joe's.
Oh, well, he's had quite a bit. What is he paying? $10 a point? Let's up it. Let's get him up to 50 or something. What about that field goal? That got him some extra money.
Get that boy into a new ride or something.
All right, 6 seconds left. Snap and handoff to Ford. He's got some room, and they're going to tackle him down. That should end the half, thank God. And now they stop it here at 0.2 seconds with the move the chain. So time for one last play, maybe. Once the ball's hit, they should roll it, and that's it.
Yeah.
All right, that's the end of the first half. South Laurel finds himself in a hole, down 14 points, 21-7 your score at half. We'll take an extended break, listen to our halftime show. You've been listening to Martin's Peterbilt, Cardinal Media Network.
I make my own rules when it's game time. I am the one they was talking about when they warned you about going out in the dark. Now that you I pop at your mama, I promise my bite just as bad as my pop. I push a button and in all your motion, it's like I was putting a Tesla in park. Never been much of a pain at heart, but if I get the drawing, I turn you to art. All of my dogs is rabid, they got some bad habits, they lock jaw and tear you apart. You sleep with the fishes, I swim with the sharks. These shots is gon' exit and you gon' depart. I'm Homer Simpson, I got no conviction with choking you out if you talking like Bart. It's somebody get
Martin's Peterbilt is a third-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. Serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com. The firm of Cessna & George is here for you when you need them, ready to take on your legal matter and help you achieve a satisfactory outcome. You depend on skilled professionals to get your desired results, and that is what they aim to provide. Stop by their new location at 506 South Main Street or give them a call at 606-770-5500. 5400 or anytime at CessnaGeorge.com. London, Kentucky. On the field or in life, it takes a great game plan to win. Your local State Farm agents, Phil McDonald, Judy Phelps, and Katie Loftus are here to protect what matters most: home, auto, and family. With coverage you can trust, you'll always be ready for the next play. When it comes to finding the dress of your dreams, Copper Penny of London is always a touchdown. From elegant gowns to winning styles for every bride. No matter the occasion, Copper Penny helps you score big on your big day. Stop by and see us at 905 North Main Street in London. The Copper Penny Bridal Shop, where happily ever after kicks off. The real estate market is heating up, with the median home prices rising by 1.4% over the past year. Now is the perfect time to buy or sell your home. Trust Jesse Sizemore at Century 21 Advantage Realty to guide you through this dynamic market. Call 606-309-9898 today or visit jessesizemore.c21.com to take advantage of the booming real estate opportunities. Just like a strong defense on Friday night, Sheriff John Root and his team work every day to protect Laurel County. With dedication, teamwork, and community pride, they're here to keep our families safe on and off the field. Good luck to all our athletes and teams from Laurel County Sheriff John Root. Hungry fans know the winning play. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Fresh, hot, and always delicious. From crispy chicken to biscuits and fixins, Lee's is your game day MVP. Lee's Famous Recipe, where game day gets delicious. Visit your local Lee's Famous Recipe in Corbin, Kentucky. This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com.
We bring together the best, not just athletes, brothers. Day after day, we train. We grind through every drill. We push through the heat, the weight, the doubt. Because practice isn't just repetition, it's preparation. Every snap, every hit, every rep, sharpening us for what's ahead. In this game, you don't wait to be chased. You choose, you decide. You can be the hunted, or you can be the hunter. At South Laurel, we hunt.
South Laurel Cardinal football is being brought to you by Laurel County Sheriff John Root, State Farm Agent Phil McDonald, Yaden's Auto, Martin's Peterbilt, State Farm Agent Judy Phelps, Lee's Famous Recipe, The Copper Penny, the law firm of Cessna and George, State Farm Agent Katie Loftus, Jesse Sizemore Century 21, and Julie Ross Ray Media.
Welcome back. It's halftime I guess your South Laurel Cardinals versus Pulaski County Maroons. We called them different, something a little different when I was growing up. Sure, they love that joke, morons. We can say that on the Cardinal Media Network, maybe not in normal open radio waves, but Rod, 21-7. We're not completely out of this thing yet. It looked pretty grim there for a bit as Pulaski was driving and making stops. And we had some momentum the last two drives. Should have got in on, was it second and goal from the one?
Yeah, first drive of the game, we got the ball, first drive and got it down. First and 10 on the 14 and turned it over on downs. South had some opportunities.
Yeah, they really have. They moved the ball decent. They've had a good combination of both running and passing. Griffin's been a little bit more so than normal pushed out and having to rush some of those passes, and he's not had the timing on some of them. A couple deep plays that went overthrew, just trying to get it out of his hands quicker. Had a few costly sacks in them, and the penalty's not been so bad. We've had a few penalties that cooled some drives. But for the most part, you're down 2 touchdowns. You get the ball back here in the third quarter. This is where Coach Hines is great. He makes the halftime adjustments. He will see some things on that he's seen in the first half that he can change up and maybe get the offense moving a little bit better. And defensively, we had a couple good stops there. The last two drives for Pulaski stalled out, so a couple punts, and was able to get some positive yards and positive drives to set up for the last touchdown there.
Probably the play of the game, Jamie, is we had Pulaski 3rd and 15 from about midfield, and we had double coverage on the guy, and he just made a great play. He went up between 2 defenders and caught it right at the goal line and fell over for a touchdown. And you got to give Pulaski credit on defense. They're mixing their blitzes up pretty good, and Mason ain't had a whole lot of time. But that last drive was real important. They were able to run the ball and throw some outs, and looked a lot better on that last drive.
Yeah, and it looked like it was going to be another stalled out there on the goal line, and because Griffin dropped back to pass, nearly fumbles it.
Yeah.
And then Dow makes a great run and play the next play to get it up to the 2-yard line again. Time was running out. We call a timeout, and able to punch it in with a great run, hard run for Dow for the only touchdown for Pulaski County. Rod, normally halftime we have a hot dog review, and last week, I don't know if you was tuned in, but Will and I had a deep fried Oreo review.
I did catch that.
And the next time you're next home game there next week, maybe you come by and grab a deep fried Oreo. Is delicious. And today we've not really had a halftime review to talk about much, but now we did stop in on the way over to Midland Farms store, and vibing pretty strong in there. The music was good. We had a little single size pizza.
I'll tell you what drew my attention there, Jamie, and they've got a soft serve machine there with
self-serve. You can do it yourself. Where
candy sprinkles.
Oh man, the
little
sprinkles,
tiny M&Ms if you want to put on it. Quite impressive.
Yeah, they've got. I think they've got 2 or 3 locations over here in Somerset. So we're going to some free publicity for Midland Farms.
Yeah, and Scott Smith, if you're listening back in London, maybe that should be your next.
Well, I think he's involved in the Go Time over there. Is that what it's called? Go Time, the new store that's being built on across from the state police post. But look for that to open up pretty soon. Kind of excited about that. It's on our end of the town, so another store is always great. Would love to see a coffee shop on the north side of London.
Would we?
I would, yes.
Yeah.
I'm a coffee guy, and I have to drive all the way 3 coffee shops over there on the south side. 0.
Are you a 7 Brew guy now?
I do like 7 Brew. 7 Brew's good. I stopped the Dunkin' Donuts and started 7 Brew. So anybody listening that cares, some more free pub there.
Yeah, we need to get them on as a sponsor here, 7 Brew.
We do. We can talk to that for basketball maybe.
Yeah.
And
applause for the Pulaski County
But Rod, to talk about the rest of our season, we've mentioned it a little bit coming up. We've got, maybe we get a chance to score here in this third quarter, and Pulaski or South Laurel's been really good in the third, so maybe we can get some momentum and get this game. I'd love to see that. But we've got Southwestern. Let's talk about that a little bit. North Laurel and Southwestern's in a dogfight over there. That's at North Laurel. They are North is down. Last score we heard 14-8, and I think that's unexpected because Southwestern's been down. They've only had one win on the season. North Laurel's only had one loss, and that was a tight game against Corbin. And so surprising score over there in the district matchup at North Laurel.
It just goes to show you can't count these Pulaski teams out. They're having a down year, Southwestern, but you still better bring your A game when you strap it up against them.
When it counts, which is right now as the district play starts, that's when it matters the most. And Southwestern trying to regain their season. So we'll see. We'll hopefully catch you up on that score later in the broadcast. And then we have them next week at home, and then we've got North Laurel the following week over at North Laurel, and that's going to be seems like every time that they come together, someone's more dominant that year or whatever, and there's not been much of a game. This year I think it's going to be a different story. It's going to be a good defense for North Laurel and a good offense for South Laurel, although South's defense is pretty good too. It's going to be a battle of each side there, so I'm looking forward to that game in a couple weeks.
Yeah, me too. Last year, I think North Laurel probably thought they had the better team, and I don't want to say they overlooked South, but South punching them in the mouth there pretty early and got their confidence going as the game went on, and the second half was all South Laurel.
Yeah, we've got a little over a minute left here as South Laurel's back on the field doing some stretching. Not seen Pulaski yet, so they usually throw a couple more minutes back on the clock.
They should give them another 3 minutes once they come out.
And this halftime sponsored by Sheriff John Root. Election coming up. Sheriff John Root's running again, so that'd be interesting political battle there. And as London needs some positive things to go their way, as it's been a nightmare for a while for the city of London, but hopefully things are on the mend there. But no sense of talking politics. There's 41 seconds left in the countdown here. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll get second half action. You're listening to Cardinals Media Network, and this halftime sponsored by Sheriff John Root.
Just like a strong defense on Friday night, Sheriff John Root and his team work every day to protect Laurel County. With dedication, teamwork, and community pride, they're here to keep our families safe on and off the field. Good luck to all our athletes and teams from Laurel County Sheriff John Root. Touchdown Cardinals! Yaden's Auto Sales is kicking off big savings all season long. Don't fumble your chance to drive home a quality pre-owned vehicle. They make financing easy at Yaden's Auto Sales and deals that score every time. Stop by Yaden's Auto Sales in London today, where the winning drive starts with you. Yaden's Auto Sales, your hometown auto MVP. When life throws you a blitz, make sure you've got the right coverage in your playbook. At Martin's Insurance, we're on your team, protecting your home, auto, and more. Score big with coverage you can trust. Call us at 606-330-0405 or stop by Martin's Insurance today and let's win together. London, Kentucky. On the field or in life, it takes a great game plan to win. Your local State Farm agents, Phil McDonald, Judy Phelps, and Katie Loftus are here to protect what matters most: home, auto, and family. With coverage you can trust, you'll always be ready for the next play. When the game gets tough, you need a team that's always got your back. Jackson Energy keeps your home powered up so you can focus on the plays that matter. From kickoff to the final whistle, Jackson Energy, keeping your energy in the game. When it comes to finding the dress of your dreams, Copper Penny of London is always a touchdown. From elegant gowns to winning styles for every bride. No matter the occasion, Copper Penny helps you score big on your big day. Stop by and see us at 905 North Main Street in London. The Copper Penny Bridal Shop, where happily ever after kicks off. The firm of Cessna & George is here for you when you need them, ready to take on your legal matter and help you achieve a satisfactory outcome. You depend on skilled professionals to get your desired results, and that is what they aim to provide. Stop by their new location at 506 South Main Street or give them a call at 606-770-5400 or anytime at CessnaGeorge.com. Hungry fans know the winning play. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Fresh, hot, and always delicious. From crispy chicken to biscuits and fixins, Lee's is your game day MVP. Lee's Famous Recipe, where game day gets delicious. Visit your local Lee's Famous Recipe in Corbin, Kentucky. This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com.
Welcome back here to the start of the third quarter. South Laurel had the ball as Pulaski County breaks huddle and getting ready to kick off here, start this third quarter.
Pulaski a little late coming onto the field. I'm sure their coach Burns was emphasizing how important this first series of downs this South Laurel is getting ready to lay on them.
That's right. Let's go. As we've got Dow in the backfield on Garrison Brown to receive the kickoff. Pretty good kick, and that's in the air. And that's Dow. And he's got room. And he gets it all the way. Pretty good run back all the way near the 40-yard line.
Dow on the return out to the 36-yard line.
We'll call it the 36.
First and 10 for South Laurel.
And we'll start right there at first and 10 from the 36.
Looks more like the 38 to me. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he's made a switch there, 38-yard line. And we've got an empty backfield. Griffin in shotgun. Got three receivers on the far side, two on this side. And he takes the snap. Back to pass it goes over the middle, and that's caught. And that's a pretty good pickup there on first down. That's Roark on the reception. Elijah Roark, first time we've called his number.
Yeah.
Coverage by Brian Ford. Gain of 6 on the play.
Nice play, and that's going to be a 6-yard gainer, second and 4
Second down and
from the
4.
44. Dow in the backfield with Griffin. He swings out to his right side. They're going to look across the middle, and that's going to be picked off. And Pulaski County, that's big time for them to get a stop they needed to stop this third quarter drive for South Laurel. It looks like he was bumping and grinding there.
Yeah, and he had West Dow open on a swing pass.
He did.
And,
had some room there, too.
Yeah.
Try to go across the middle. I think that was, I'm not sure that intended pass was for. Couldn't see who that was.
I think it might have been Carter Kelly.
Unfortunate turnover there to start the third quarter as Pulaski County's offense is ready to go in shotgun. Anderson takes the snap, fakes the handoff, and finds Ford across the middle. And that's a gang tackle there, and he bounces free, but the play's called dead on the whistle.
Down to the South Laurel 45-yard line.
Crosses midfield to the 45-yard line. And it's going to bring up second down and short.
Pulaski, no hurry to run a play here.
God, that was huge. Turnover, costly turnover. Up the middle it goes to Brock
Jason Brock down to the
on the
40-yard line of South Laurel.
positive gain. It's going to be a first down, 5-yard gain.
Pulaski County, first down.
Pick up another first down, Pulaski County, as they've got weapons all over the field, mainly Brock and Ford. It was Cohen Finley on the big touchdown reception, and up the middle again it goes in a short gain. Looks like about 3 or 4 yards. That's Ford on the carry.
Gain of 3 on the play. Second down and 7.
2nd and 7. And like you, Rod, little, maybe the wrong guy to throw to. Of course, if he caught it, we wouldn't say that. But
Right.
good defense that time.
Ball's at the
Again, by Pulaski
37-yard
County.
line.
They're DBs, and they're
Second down.
are really showing a lot of promise. And shotgun to Anderson. Fakes it, takes it himself. Nowhere to go, but he makes some positive yards out of it and finds himself bouncing close to the first down marker.
Down to the 31-yard line.
That's going to be a little short, 3rd and 1.
Run a little read option there. He
Yep.
was watching that defensive end. He faked the handoff, and defensive end went with the running back, and he just kept it. And nice little
A
game.
little RPO action that time.
Yep. They run that several times tonight.
Again, same formation. Anderson takes a snap, pitches it over to Brock. Brock's got a little room. Got a
41
hole.
was holding it. Did they call it?
They did not call it.
41 was holding.
For the Maroons down to the 24-yard line.
Big gain there
That'll be a
on
Pulaski
3rd down.
County
That's going to be a first down
down.
all the way down to, where are they spotting that one? The 23-yard line. That's 1st and 10 from the 23. Pulaski County looking to pounce again. Anderson take the snap, hands it off to Brock. Up the middle he goes. He bounces, frees himself, and now he picks up about 10 yards on the play. Good play. Good.
First hit had him about a 2 or 3 yard gain, and just a hard dude to bring down.
Very crafty. Good footwork, and he's strong.
And he's strong, yeah.
Brings up 2nd and 1, so 9 on the carry there from the 14-yard line. Need a stop. You go down 3 touchdowns, Rod, you're in trouble. It's this Pulaski County team as he goes out to the near side, cuts it up, and gets hammered about the 3-yard line.
On the carry, down inside the 5 to the 4. It'll be a Pulaski County.
He called at the 4-yard line, 1st and goal from the 4. And go different sets and makes a nice little run there on the outside. They go up the middle and bounces earlier in this drive. Not a lot of passing going on this drive.
No.
Anderson. Looks like gets this. Oh, that was a direct snap to Brock.
On the carry.
And they call that a touchdown. Direct snap to Brock. They've done that twice now and scored on it. And he jumps in right at contact into the end zone. Touchdown, Pulaski County. 27-7 now your score. That was easy.
Yeah, this is a much score for South Laurel coming up. They don't score here, it's game's over.
On for the point after touchdown. Snaps up. Hold is good, and the kick is also good. And that makes it 28-7. Pulaski on top. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Martin's Peterbilt, Cardinal Media Network.
The real estate market is heating up. With the median home prices rising by 1.4% over the past year, now is the perfect time to buy or sell your home. Trust Jesse Sizemore at Century 21 Advantage Realty to guide you through this dynamic market. Call 606-309-9898 today or visit jessesizemore.c21.com to take advantage of the booming real estate opportunities.
Back here at Pulaski County High School. South Laurel in a hole, 28-7 your score, Pulaski on top. And they're set to kick off again. And the kick is on its way, a little liner. Nice catch by Dow. He's got some room, but then it closes quickly, nearly fumbles, and down to the 31-yard line. Looked like he had some momentum and some room. They closed the gap quickly. Pulaski County's fast and strong and proven to be great defense, and offense is good as well.
It's gut check time for the Cards here, Jamie. You've got to answer.
It's only the second interception of the season for Mason Griffin. Really good stats all year. And that was just some really good defense. Just stayed right on his man-to-man coverage there across the middle on that last turnover. Griffin, shotgun, Dow to his right. In motion comes Garrison Brown near us. Handoff, Dow gets up, turns the corner, and picks up about 4 yards on the play.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Jet McEwen on the tackle for the Maroons.
Make it 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Also in there. Gain of 3 yards on the play.
About time for South Laurel to dial one up deep here.
We'll see what happens. They've tried to develop the ground game so they can open up that air game. Fake to Dow. Got man right in his face. Got a man open. And that's going to be a pass interference. There it is.
There it comes.
Finally, I got the call. Easy, the guy's.
Yeah, the guy right next to it.
Will Adams over there with his hands up like, what? And that was clearly pass interference, and they call it.
The official there was 5 yards from it and wasn't going to throw it.
Yeah, he was.
Penalty come from 25 yards away.
Maybe a bad angle for him over there. It was clear from up here. And that's going to be a big penalty for on Pulaski that gives South Laurel first down. I mean, it's happened twice. Just keep tossing it up there.
Been their best play, I mean, passing-wise.
I think that pass was intended to Brown, if I'm not mistaken. We've got trips on the near side. Brown at the far point of that. And a couple on the other side. Empty backfield. Garrison Brown comes in motion. And snaps up, and he's got no man's land. Throws it because there was some pressure coming at him. Was Mason Griffin just gets it out of his hands just to avoid the sack.
Will Adams on the coverage for the Maroons. 2nd down and 10.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the 49-yard line. Kelly Williams on the near side. A little hezzy here. And then Dow comes in motion out of the backfield, and Griffin gets the pass. Oh, he gets hammered hard, and he's down. Is Mason Griffin on the ground still? He got jarred right there.
Blind side, I mean, from his backside, he didn't see him coming, and lucky to hold on to that ball.
He's shaking that one off and standing back up. We'll see if how he's doing here. He's a big old boy. Take a hit like that.
They're probably going to have to make him come out for a play.
As the coaching staff comes checking on him. Man, what a hard hit. The blitz with the right time for Pulaski County. 3rd and 10 now. No, it's going to be more than 10 as they back it up from the sack there.
3rd and about 20.
About 21 or so.
3rd down and 20.
3rd and 20 And we've got
Maddox Warren.
Maddox Warren in for relief for Mason Griffin. I feel like the pressure's coming on 3rd and 20. Warren back to pass. Got a man open. It's Dow. Big gain there to get it back to near the original line of scrimmage. About 11-yard pickup, 10-yard pickup. How about coming out? Didn't know your numbers were going to be called this early, and Warren with a nice strike to West Dow. Now we've got
Roughing the passer.
after the completed pass, we got roughing the passer. Maddox Warren taking a hit there. They're going to move the chains possibly here.
That should be automatic first down.
I don't know they do that here in high school. So they bring it about I don't know. See, it's weird. They're not going to.
Yeah, you're right.
No, they're moving the chains.
Yeah.
First down for South Laurel.
That's going to be across midfield now to the 46-yard line of Pulaski County. Maddox Warren still in there. It's a good pass there.
Yeah, right on the money.
Warren takes a snap. Looks like they've come early. And over the middle, nearly caught. That's going to be incomplete.
Pass goes incomplete. Cohen Finley on the coverage.
And now here comes Mason Griffin trotting back out. It's good to see. Maybe a quick concussion protocol there. It took a
shot.
He did. Hey, Maddox Warren, way to come in there and get some positive yards and pick up a first down after the roughing the passer. A personal foul call, but a completed pass to West Dow, and 1 for 2 on that drive. Griffin. Over the middle is a jump pass.
Screen pass goes incomplete. It's 3rd down.
And that was to Elijah Roark over the middle. Just overthrew him again, but he was on the backwards run.
Yeah, threw right off the back foot.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Pulaski's up 3 scores. They're just bringing the heat about every down now, Jamie.
Yeah. How about a little screen pass or something?
Little draw play, maybe.
Griffin back to pass. Got time this time. Got a man open. It's Garrison Brown. Outstretched hands diving. Incomplete pass. Had him open for a second. Just overthrew him again. It's not been quite, but the defensive coverage has been good and the pressure's been tough. That time had a little bit more time to set his feet, make a throw. It's going to bring up 4th and 10.
Garrison done a lot of running tonight, Jamie. They put him in motion about every play.
I think maybe he don't dive and keeps running. He might just on that last play. Griffin back to pass on 4th down. Got a man. And we got a flag. That's going to be another pass interference or a holding on the defense.
Yeah, it should be a automatic first down.
Yeah, 10-yard. Should be a 10-yard pickup on which would be the first down. We'll see what they call here. I think they could. Oh, they're going to pick up the flag.
Oh my God.
That's
no,
it's South Laurel gets the penalty against them. 2 penalties.
Yeah, they called pass interference on
replay 4th down. Offsetting penalties on a holding for South and a pass interference, which unfortunate for South. We would have picked up the first down. Let's see if we can roll it back here. Gunnar Williams over here on the near side, along with Carter Kelly in the slot. Mason Griffin gets the snap, got some pressure, got a man open. It's Elijah Roark, and he's going to be short of about a 5-yard, 6-yard pickup, but that's going to be a turnover on downs. Good tackle there by Pulaski County. Keep them from picking up the first down.
It's a turnover on downs. Pulaski County Marines football, 1st and 10.
I didn't see the holding call on South on that other play.
28-7 your score. 6:39 left to go in the third quarter. Pulaski with the ball, 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line. Anderson takes the snap, gives it to Brock. Makes people miss, still on his feet. Pick up about 8 or 9 on that play, man. Looks like they had him about like you said, 2 or 3 yard gain to start with, and he just hard runner picks up more yards. A second effort.
He's shifty and powerful.
9 on the play.
2nd and 1 from the 50.
Second down and 1.
Anderson passes over to the near side. That was to Will Adams, and he picks up the first down easily and a bunch more yards.
39-yard line of South Laurel, and a Pulaski County first down.
Big play there on 2nd down. Picks up the first down all the way down to the South Laurel 39-yard line, so there's a gain of 11 on that play. Three on the far side. Snap comes. Handoff to Brock. Up the middle it goes. And he's, again, about a 7-yard gain.
To the 31-yard line.
He's always fighting for extra yards. Maybe South Laurel can
I would
punch
say,
that thing loose.
I don't have the stats, but I say his average yards per gain is in the over 5.
Especially after contact.
Mm-hmm. Time ticking away here. 5 minutes left to go in the third. 7-0 in this quarter. Pulaski County up 28-7 overall. Up the middle, Brock. Bounces again off the tackles and picks up the first down.
Down to the 25-yard line.
Gain of about 8 on that play.
A Pulaski County first down.
Pulaski looking to score on this drive again as they pretty strong in all aspects of their game, defense and offense, and even their kickoff, special teams. That's a quarterback keeper for Anderson up the middle. A gain of about 5.
Anderson on the quarterback keeper down to the 20-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play. 2nd down and 5.
No need to throw the ball for your Pulaski.
They've been pretty run heavy this whole game. And the one big long pass, a great catch for a touchdown to make it, I think that was 14-0, maybe 21-7. I forget the exact timing of that. Anderson fakes the handoff, passes over the middle, and that's incomplete.
Just as I said, no need to throw the ball. They come out and throw it.
Intended for Parker Burton.
Parker Burton, intended receiver, and that was incomplete. Pretty good coverage for Liam Newton on the outside. Brings up 3rd and 5 from the 20. Anderson and Brock in the backfield. And he's going to pass it over here. His knee was down.
Yep.
That was not the best decision to catch that with his knees on the ground. That's going to be a loss, I think, wasn't it? Was that a backwards pass or about?
Yeah, it was a loss of 1.
Actually, they lost like 4 yards on that one, I think. It was at the 20, and now it's at the 24, so it's going to bring up 4th down.
It is
4th and 9. Little mistake there by the receiver. It was Adams, I think, on the reception, but just immediately had a knee down. In motion is Adams. Anderson takes the snap. Got a little time, got pressure. I think got pressure coming. He's got a man wide open, but that's going to be out of bounds.
It's
a good catch.
It was a good catch, but it's overthrown, and he caught it. And momentum took him out of bounds before he could get his foot down. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. A good hold that time by Southall. We got it.
Not a chance here.
You better look up here and wave at your pop, little girl. Hi, baby.
2:56 left to go in the third quarter. South Laurel down 28-7. And Pulaski County turnover on downs there. And South Laurel have the ball.
Yes, pop is their favorite. It's 1st and 10.
Garrison Brown on the near side. We got two receivers on the far. And Brown in motion again. And drops back to pass. Throws it to Dow, nearly picked off, and that's going to be incomplete pass. Man, floated that one. That gave him time to. Pulaski's defense nearly picked that one. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 from their own 24. Griffin gets the snap, hands off to Dow up the middle, and he falls forward to a positive yards, but that's going to be a short gain.
26-yard line.
A gain of 2. Going to bring up 3rd and 8.
It'll bring up 3rd down and
Pulaski been blitzing about every time on 3rd down.
All right, 2:21 left to go in the third. From the 26th, their own 26-yard line. South's got a long way to go in this game to try to make a comeback. Got some time, and pass is incomplete to Garrison Brown, and that's going to bring up 4th and 8. Just great coverage, man.
Yeah.
And they're going to bring on the punt team. Maybe a fake or something here, something razzle-dazzle.
Maybe.
Newton.
Pulaski is putting the guy deep.
Newton to punt. You got to pick up 8 to get the first. I don't know if you do anything this deep, but we'll see what happens. And you're down 3 scores. You need something to go your way as he punts it off. And that's going to be caught and trying to make a return. And he does break it. A couple tackles. Stiff arms a guy. And that is.
Pass is complete to Ford. Pass is complete to Ford.
And that was Malachi Smith with a big hit.
Malachi Smith. Gain of 1 on the play. 2nd down 9.
So we lost our feed there for a minute, but now we're back on. 28-7, minute 28 left to go in the third. Good tackle by Malachi Smith on that play. Brings up just a 1-yard gain on the completed pass. Fires it over to the sideline, and a good tackle there, but that's going to be near the sticks.
On the reception for the Maroons, down to the 33-yard line.
To the 33. I think that's good enough for the first.
First down.
Brings up another first down for Pulaski at the 33-yard line.
Pulaski working on their passing game.
Looks like number 20.
I have some blood on him or something.
Winston Ford's going to come out for some doctoring. They'll patch him up. I'm sure get him back out there. Zach Anderson, quarterback, gets the snap, throws a hard pass,
that was
deflected.
Pass goes incomplete.
Couple deflections there. That's something needs to go. They keep passing on these. You know, they don't really know why, but this is a potential interception.
Looked like it was intended for. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 from the 33. The incomplete pass stops the clock with 47 seconds left in the third. Zach Anderson takes a snap, throws it to the near side, caught, and that's going to be Finley on the reception.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Across town over Southwestern.
Liam Newton on the tackle, 3rd and 5.
North Laurel 16, Southwestern 14.
North Laurel took the lead 16-14 over Southwestern. Not sure the time left in that one.
No, 3rd quarter, I think he said.
Nearly offsides for South. They got back. And they're going to run this one all the way down to the buzzard. And at the end of 3, South Laurel down 21 points, 28-7 your score. We'll take a break, come back, get this final quarter in. Hopefully South Laurel can find some momentum. You're listening to Martin's Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Martin's Peterbilt is a 3rd-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. Serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com. When the game is on the line, Martin's Equipment Group in London has the playbook for you. From tractors to residential mowers and equipment to make the job easier, we've got the horsepower to keep you winning. Visit their convenient location on South Dixie Street in London. Martin's Equipment Group, power, performance, and the hometown team you can trust.
Welcome back here to Pulaski County High School. South Laurel in a hole here, Rod, 28-7.
Yeah, they need to stop here, Jamie, and try to at least put another score on the board to give them a little confidence for next week.
Kind of a yawner in the second half for us. Only 7 points scored between either team. It was 21-7 at the half, and now Pulaski scored the lone touchdown this half. There's a fumble, and that's going to be fortunate for South Laurel. Unfortunate that for Pulaski.
He had some room on that end. Nice play by Malachi Smith.
And that's some positive momentum. 4th and long now. It was only 3rd and 5. That's going to bring up 4th down and 16.
Kind of surprised Pulaski's not kicking this.
Yeah, they're going to give it a go. It's kind of that mid-range area that you punt or not, as Anderson rolls to his left, throws it deep, got a man open, and that's incomplete, bounces in his hands. That's going to be a turnover on downs, and pretty good field position here for South Laurel.
That ball kind of fluttered on him when he threw it. Had a guy open.
Brothers Auctioneers bring top auctions from farm equipment, real estate, and much more to the Pulaski County area and beyond. Visit Ford Brothers.
See if South Laurel can string some first downs together and get in the end zone.
They can strike quick. We know they can. If Pulaski County's defense is proven to be pretty strong, if they maybe they're getting into their legs a little, but we've not seen any signs of it so far.
No.
Griffin takes the snap, hands it off up the middle to West Dow, and that's going to be a tackle for loss. He was met immediately.
Decker Wilden on the tackle for the Maroons.
Pulaski really on both sides of the ball. It's controlled the line of scrimmage. I think South Laurel's best play, Jamie, is just to chuck it deep and
get the pass interference.
Yeah.
You're just getting it out in time.
Getting time, yeah.
Here's a pass to the sideline. That's caught for Gunnar Williams.
It's a bad spot, I know that. A little forward progress there, ref.
That's going to be a short gain on second. That's going to bring up 3rd down. And
3rd down and 8 coming up.
8. Trips left, one on the right. Griffin back to pass. Got time. That's going to be a hold. Yeah, it's going to be either a hold or a pass interference.
Like you grabbed him right behind the back of the shirt there.
I think they've been doing that a lot.
Yeah.
That's why their coverage is so good.
Pass interference against Pulaski County.
Should pick up the first here. And that's going to be a State Farm first down for South Laurel. And that's crossing midfield, and that's going to be at the Pulaski County 44-yard line. First and 10, maybe a little spark here with 10:37 left to go in the game. Griffin takes a snap, fakes to Dow. Got a man open on it, and he misses it. That's Carter Kelly with the drop.
Pass goes incomplete.
Try to run before he caught that one.
He did that. They did that a couple times, or one time I remember from last week. Trying to make a move because he had a defender right in his face there. Trying to escape him before he corralled the ball. So now it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the 44. Griffin takes the snap. Got pressure, and that's sacked. Pulaski bringing the heat. Gets the sack. That's going to back him up. Big loss.
I don't know if South Laurel, Jamie Tyler's called most of their games. I've seen this much man-to-man pressure from the corners. And Pulaski's got speed, man. They can play, man.
Their defensive line is big and fast. South Laurel's O-line's having a tough time keeping them at bay. Third and 21. Dow in motion. Griffin throws it to Dow on the far side. Shakes one man, and he bounces forward a little bit. Short gain. That's going to bring up 4th down.
For the Maroons.
I say you keep your offense out there.
And it is 4th down.
Absolutely.
4th and 18.
4th down and 18.
I don't know. You got to go get to the sticks at least, you know.
Look for Pulaski to dial up the blitz here.
Man coverage. Griffin. Got a little incomplete pass. That's going to be a turnover on downs. He had some time that time.
Yeah, and
they went with more of a coverage and then the blitz, and good coverage downfield. Just had nobody open, but had time that time. Turnover on downs brings up 1st down for Pulaski County now. They break the huddle.
Garrison Brown's fast, and that guy's running right with him the whole time.
Like every time.
Yeah.
He's had a couple times he's had a step, but just overthrown.
Yeah, just a step.
We've seen those plays connected pretty much all year. Anderson. Back to pass for Pulaski County. Completed a short pass, and that's going to be a flag down. Looks like a face mask or something. A flag down after the reception. Looks like not much gain on the catch. We'll see what the call is. A face mask.
It's just a 5-yarder.
Face mask.
Yep. Inadvertent face mask. It's a 5-yard and wasn't a personal foul.
Be a 5-yard penalty. 1st down and 5.
1st and 5 now from the 48-yard line into South Laurel territory. South Laurel side of the field. Anderson and Brock in the backfield. He's going to hand it to Brock. Up the middle it goes, and he gets hammered. But that's going to be a pretty good gain, maybe right near the sticks. And that's going to, it is going to be enough for the 1st down. 1st and 10 now. From the 38.
Yep.
Different guy. That's number 20 in the backfield. He gets the ball. And he breaks some tackles, and he's going to pick up near the first down again. That's Winston Ford on the carry. He's just a sophomore, pretty good player.
Another fast back they got back there.
That was good enough for another first down for Pulaski. They're driving, looking to put another score on the board. 28-7 your score.
When you think about it, South just held them to 7 points this whole half.
Anderson gets a snap and shotgun. Gives it to Ford. Ford's fighting for yards, and he's falling forward for some positive gain, but that's going to be bring up second down.
There again, they had him in the backfield and couldn't bring him down.
Second down and 6.
Probably 4 yards after first contact.
2nd and 6.
24-yard line.
From the 24. Anderson gives it to Brock. Brock gets corralled and tackled, and that's going to be finally is maybe a tackle for loss that time.
Down at the line of scrimmage, it's third down.
They're going to say it's at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd and 6 from the 24. It took 4 guys to get him down, though. Stood him up and had some help. Anderson keeps it himself, got some room, gets the first down and more, looking more to the end zone, and he trots in. He's been successful on the keeper a few times. That time gets all the way to the end zone, makes it 34-7.
South Laurel looks gassed out there, Jamie, on the defensive end. Been out there a lot tonight.
They've been successful from the ground. I guess they tried some passes there in that last drive. This time they just kept to the ground. And got them another touchdown, 34-7 on.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike against them and the other.
Offsetting penalties there.
Let me throw this at you, Jamie. It's probably going to be 35-7. This game's pretty much over. How about giving your boy Warren a little rep at quarterback?
Yeah, maybe some of them second stringers to get some rest, because you don't, like we've talked about it earlier, we don't have a bye week.
No,
we roll right into next Friday to against Southwestern. On to kick it is number 27. I don't think I've caught his number. Bryson Mounts. Extra point is good. 35-7. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Martin's Peterbilt, Cardinal Media Network.
Hungry fans know the winning play. Lee's famous recipe chicken. Fresh, hot, and always delicious. From crispy chicken to biscuits and fixins, Lee's is your game day MVP. Lee's famous recipe, where game day gets delicious. Visit your local Lee's famous recipe in Corbin, Kentucky.
Get some fixins there from Lee's famous recipe. Haven't been there in a bit. So many chicken places around. Need to stop by Lee's. They got some really good tenders, man.
Ours, burned to the ground a few years ago. Never did build it back.
Maybe that's why I'm not being. That's a good reason.
I'm not throwing any shade at Mason Griffith, but he's took some hits tonight, and this game's well in doubt. Give Maddox some reps, and you never know when you're going to need him down the road, and let Mason take the rest of the night off.
Kickoff on the way, and corralled by Dow. He's got a step. He's got some room. Stays on his feet and fumbles. And Pulaski is going to get the ball back. What a great run by Wes Dow. Breaks through the line and just busted. Looked like he had some room, and then just a great defensive play. Come up behind, just smacks it out of his hands, and didn't go out of bounds, and the fumble was gobbled up by Pulaski County. Man, that was all the way down to the 29-yard line, 25-yard line where the fumble happened. Man, just when you had a spark, they take it away.
Yeah, that's just a bad break.
I think I'm tired of that noise.
Yeah. He's fighting for extra yards, and guys just come up behind and popped it loose.
Defense is back on the field. They seemed like you mentioned last drive, seemed gassed. Now Anderson's back in shotgun with Brock with him. Goes to pass, pump fake. We got a flag. It's completed to Brock, and he's going to be tackled. But we'll see what this flag is. Usually that's a hold or a.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. When that back official throws it, it's about a hold 9 out of 10 times.
Holding against Pulaski County moves the ball back to the 19-yard line.
It's going to be backed up to the 19, 1st and 20 after the hold call. Loving this weather, Rod, man.
Yeah,
Crisp mornings, and now it's kind of cooling off. And there's a run play up the middle, and that's Brock, and he gets positive yards. And that's going to get nearer to the original line of scrimmage. Gain of 9, second and 11. Brock keeps churning, man.
He's one dude that's not gassed.
Second and 11 from the 33. Another run for Brock up the middle. He bounces to the outside. Gets positive yards all the way up to the 50, near the 45-yard line. That's good enough for the first down.
43-yard line. And a Pulaski County first down.
Big run. The defense is just, like you mentioned, they're just huffing and puffing out there.
And I don't know if they've seen a back as good as this kid all year.
One we didn't see was the Whitley County guy. Whitley County, I can't think it slipped my mind. I think he's back in action finally. Missed about 5 games.
Brock up to the 49-yard line.
D. Parker.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Yeah.
Second down. And
luckily, we
4.
didn't have to face him this year or last, because last year we had a cancel game. And then we've seen him plenty in basketball. .5:15 left, 35-7. Here's your score, Pulaski on top. And that was a 6-yard gain on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Anderson back to pass. He tucks it himself. He's got all kinds of running room, and then finally gets corralled and tackled all the way down to the 38-yard line. A big gain. He's looking to pass and saw an opening, took it, tucked it, and ran.
Good coverage downfield by South Laurel. Just didn't have nobody to corral the quarterback.
Micah Smith's over there struggling.
Yeah, he's had a lot of tackles tonight. He's tired.
Anderson to pass. Finds Brock out of the backfield. It's complete. And that's going to be near the 20-yard line with another good gain on first.
Excuse me, the 30-yard line. Gain of 8 on the play, second
Gain of 8.
And 2.
It brings up 2nd and 2 for Pulaski. Love to keep them out of the end zone.
That play's almost an extension of the run, Jamie. You just throwing it to him out in space there behind the line of scrimmage and letting him make plays.
Key to that is leading him perfect so you don't stop his momentum going forward, and that's been the play when they do pass it. Anderson to pass again. Now this time it's on the sideline, and that's tackled, but completed after the completion. Charlie Turner on the reception for Pulaski County. It's going to be good for the first down. The 27-yard line. This brings up another 1st and 10 near the red zone. 27-yard line. Anderson fakes the handoff, going deep. Got a man in the end zone, and it's overthrown out of bounds.
Pass goes
Incomplete.
Intended for Finley.
Surprising that they take a deep shot there.
Probably working in some of the stuff they don't normally do with the passing, the deeper passing game. Was successful in one of their touchdowns tonight in double coverage. Great catch, by the way.
Yeah, that was kind of a momentum
Swing for sure.
Yep.
Anderson takes it himself. Makes one, puts in the ground, makes a nearly tackle by his own guy.
Yeah.
Big gain all the way down to near the 5-yard line. Design play to keep that one.
Looked like the same play they ran when they scored on the last possession.
The direct snap to Brock a few times, and then a couple Anderson runs has been real successful for Pulaski County. We don't have an answer for that. Hand off to Brock, and he's going to get tackled. Either no gain.
Loss of 1 on the play.
They called a loss of 1.
2nd and goal.
2nd and goal from the 8-yard line.
South Laurel's not give up on defense. They're still in there battling, but
In motion is Ford. Anderson hands it off to Brock, and he gets hammered and falls forward
Brock on the carry.
for a couple yard gain.
6-yard line.
2-yard gain. It's going 3rd and go from the 6.
South showing a little heart here.
Tim Thompson in on the tackle. Anderson rolls to his left, looking to pass, and nearly picked off, and then it's caught after the tip. What a great concentration catch. Nearly intercepted, and it was tipped. It was Liam Newton on the near interception. Tips it to a man in the back of the end zone.
It's kind of the way it's went for South Laurel tonight on some of these tip balls.
Another score for Pulaski makes it 41. Trying to see who caught that pass. Couldn't see the number. 41-7. Your score in the point after. Caught that and then bobbled it and caught it before it dropped. It was a great concentration finish. Forward to kick. Snap is good. Hold is good. And the kick is missed. Nearly.
No, it went through.
Oh, it went through.
Double banker.
Well, it kicked off. It deflected off the left upright. Goes all the way to the right upright and then goes through. How about that?
I've never seen that.
we got a comedian down there on the PA system. Referee ducks. 42-7 now your score. We'll take a quick break. You've been listening to Martin's Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com.
Back to receive. West now. They go the other side, and that's going to go, didn't go out of bounds. He steps out of bounds. They didn't call that. And now South Laurel to the races.
He ran about 40 yards there to gain 1.
That was Malachi Smith. No, that was Noah Eisen. We've not heard his name called. That guy is a speedster.
Yep.
Maybe we'll get him in this final drive here. 1:21 in a running clock now situation, 42-7. a little disheartening, Rod, on this final score. We was just never could get anything.
No.
You got to give credit to Pulaski County's defense, man. They really were really strong throughout the whole game, and South Laurel didn't have really any answers to their good coverage. Pass over the middle to Kelly is complete, and he's going to be tackled.
To Carter Kelly.
But
Finley, the first one there.
maybe time for a play. One more play. 40 seconds left as it ticks away.
Second down and 1.
South Laurel hoping to get their first district win of the season is going to come up way short. Handoff. And that's going to,
That should just about do it.
once they call a timeout to get the playoff, I don't see it happening.
No.
19 seconds.
Southwestern High School, 8 minutes to go in the game. North Laurel 24, Southwestern 14.
North Laurel pulling ahead 24-14 over Southwestern. Sounds like they may pick up their first district win. And that's going to do it for the night. Final score 42-7. Pulaski County proven to be a super strong team in this district. And we're going to take a break, come back with our final thoughts. You've been listening to Martin's Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
South Laurel Cardinal football is being brought to you by Laurel County Sheriff John Root, State Farm Agent Phil McDonald, Yaden's Auto, Martin's Peterbilt, State Farm Agent Judy Phelps, Lee's Famous Recipe, The Copper Penny, the law firm of Cessna and George, State Farm Agent Katie Loftus, Jesse Sizemore Century 21, and Julie Ross Ray Media.
Welcome back here to Pulaski County. Your final score 42-7.
Hannah, don't take
Pulaski on top of South Laurel.
You stay right where you're at.
This post game is brought to you by Yaden's Auto Sales. Just too much everything, Rod, for Pulaski County. They were from the run game, little short passes out of the backfield were successful. The quarterback runs were successful. And then what do you got to say about this Kason Brock? Really dynamic running back, had a big game for catching passes out of the backfield and then just running at will, and just really anytime you thought you might have a stop, he's going to pick up the first down. So and their defense, flip it the other way. Pulaski County's defense really strong. This is again, we've not seen a team like this so far this year, and we've got some work to do to finish up our district play with Southwestern, as they've held into that game with North Laurel for most of the game, as North Laurel kind of pulled away. 24-14 was the last score we've heard. Rod, there's not much to say. We had a couple plays early that we thought maybe we should have scored on, but this second half was just dominated by Pulaski.
Yeah, if you think about it, Jamie, we had possession 2 times in the red zone, come away with nothing, and really the last 2 scores in this quarter, South Laurel's just gassed on defense. I mean, they had to tackle that running back, what's his name? Brock, all night, and it just took a toll on one in the fourth quarter. But if you're a South Laurel fan, you got to come back next week. We got a home game. You got to get behind these cards. And
don't hang your head on this game. We knew Pulaski got County, beating Corbin, and their gauntlet schedule with Johnson Central and was at South Warren and some other, and they play top tier teams, and they're used to these battles, and we haven't been this year. The schedule just was good for us to get these 7 wins. South Laurel suffers their first loss of the season, as they look to bounce back next week at home with Southwestern. Tyler and I will be on the call. You guys 7:30 start, and then the following week we'll be over at North Laurel for our finale of the season, and then we look to hit the playoffs. Hopefully, in that with this loss, maybe we can get 2 more wins and be in that 2 seed potentially and then we'll play a 3 seed on the cross district. I think that's how it works now. I think that's in the West Jessamine, East Jessamine. I forget who the 4 is in that district right off the top of my head here.
But if you think about it, Jamie, they've not had a bye week all week. This is their 8th game in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Pulaski had a bye week, probably got a couple guys healthy. We knew it was going to have to be a perfect game on the road to get a win. They played hard. They just outmatched.
Yeah, and you go all the way back to the first drive. Pulaski stalls out and they punt it, and we thought, okay, this game on. Then you're only down 21-7 at the half, and you have the ball in the third, and that's where we've shined all year to start the third, and we have that crucial interception. To me, that was the crucial point of the game. You're trying to claw back, and you throw that pick across the middle. Disappointing on that play. Disappointing not for the Cards, but still 7-1 on the season. We've got 2 big games coming up: Southwestern next week, North Laurel the following. Those 2 games are huge for us, and if we can pull out a 9-1 season, what a success that would be. And 2-1 in the district would be awesome. And like I said, get that 2 seed. So that's going to do it here for the coverage. And this post game was brought to you by Yaden's Auto Sales of London. So folks, tune in to us next week. Actually, come out and watch this team if you've not seen this team. Tonight was hasn't been the showing of what we had all season, but man, they are dynamic offensively. They've played good defensively. Just 42 didn't really tell the tale of their defense.
Right.
Like you said, the last 2 scores, they only given up the 7 points really deep into the third or the fourth quarter. So, we'll bounce back. Coach Hines has got a game plan for Southwestern. We'll be ready. If we take 2 or 3 over here for the Somerset teams, call that a success. That's going to do it here for Martin's Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network. Along with Rod Ledger, I'm Jamie Dotson. You stay classy, London, but more importantly, thanks for stopping.